We are going to start this tutorial by looking at Microsoft Office Word, and this is its icon on the application list. Firstly, we shall look at the uses of Microsoft Office Word. Microsoft Office Word is used for creating new documents. For example, you need to write an application and your CV, you'd use Microsoft Office Word to do that work for you. After you print, then after you send where you needed to send your application and your CV. Then option number 2, you'd use Microsoft Office Word for editing and formatting existing documents. What I mean by this is, for example, you had done your research maybe a year ago, so you needed to add some few information and update the old, add some new images. That's what I mean by editing and formatting. So after I've looked at Microsoft Office Word, we shall look at Microsoft Office PowerPoint, and this is also its icon on the application list. The uses of Microsoft Office PowerPoint include making tutorials for purposes of training and education. For example, this tutorial you're seeing, this video you're seeing, how information is moving in this video, I made it using Microsoft Office PowerPoint. That's what Microsoft Office PowerPoint is used for, and also for making presentations. For example, you did your research and you needed to make a presentation to your bosses, for example, maybe to your fellow students. So you'd use Microsoft Office PowerPoint to do that, to add the animations, how text come in and how text goes. So you'd use Microsoft Office PowerPoint to do that for you. So after I've looked at Microsoft Office PowerPoint, we shall also look at Microsoft Office Excel, and this is also its icon on the application list. And we shall look at the uses of Microsoft Excel. Data entry, that's number 1. Data management, number 2. Accounting, because it also has the functions and the formulas and the formatting tools needed in accounting. So financial analysis. Time management, maybe for example, if you needed to record down how the time your work has come in and the time your work has gone, so that at the end of the month you can calculate the overtime. Also, you do that, you'd use Microsoft Excel for that. Task management, so you'd use Excel to do any task you need. For example, maybe you're working on a farm, you needed to know the number of eggs that are laid daily, so that you can analyze and make the final total of the month. Note down the number of birds that fall sick, so that at the end of the month you can note your expenses on them. After I've looked at Microsoft Excel, we shall look at Microsoft Office Publisher, and this is also its icon on the application list. And the first use of Microsoft Publisher is for creating business cards. Number 2 is creating calendars. Number 3 is making newsletters, those front pages of newspapers. So you use Publisher to do that. Lastly, we shall be looking at Microsoft Access, and that is its icon also. This is also its icon. The first use of icon, Microsoft Access is a database management software that is also part of the Microsoft suite. So after you have entered all your data, maybe you are running a financial microfinance, so and you make transactions every day. So at the end of the day, you'd process a report and obtain the transactions you made daily, their reference numbers, and the reasons why those people made those transactions. So you'd use Microsoft Access to do that for you. And also you'd use it to do any work you need, maybe to record your students' marks at the end of the term. You can make them reports, enter. You can use Microsoft Access to do any data management you need. It's just learning how to use it and make it do what you want. So we shall basically be looking at those in the Microsoft Office suite on this channel.